DNA test now. Charles Fuming mad cut all Harry's inheritance after shocking truth: Harry not his son. But due to the fact that people love themselves a conspiracy theory, Harry's paternity has been called into question over the years by people who believe that his real father is Princess Diana's riding instructor, a man named James Hewitt, aka this handsome gent. Conspiracy theorists often point to the fact that both Harry and Hewitt have red hair, and also the fact that they look basically the exact same. So let's unpack this thing, shall we? It's a fact that in 1986, just 2 years after Prince Harry was born, Princess Diana started an affair with Hewitt the horse whisperer, which went on for 5 years. Princess Diana herself admitted that she and Hewitt had an affair during a BBC Panorama programme in 1995. Meanwhile, Hewitt mused in an interview, "It was never her intention to fall in love with me, and it was certainly not my intention to fall in love with Diana, but it happened because of the circumstances throwing us together. It's very difficult to say how physical she wanted the relationship to become. And I'm not going to suggest one way or the other whose fault it was. It developed and it was mutual. If you're in need of more proof, meet Diana's former bodyguard Ken Worf, who wrote in his book Diana, Closely Guarded Secret that the pair usually met at an old cottage in Devon belonging to Shirley, Hewitt's mother, where the creaking bedroom floorboards told the story more loudly than any confession. For what it's worth, Hewitt and Diana seemed very much in love, and the man himself says that they dreamed of being able to spend the rest of their lives together before breaking up after news of the affair worked its way into the media. Although neither of us said anything, I think both of us realized the situation was impossible, Hewitt explained. It was more and more obvious to me that she wanted to finish the relationship. It just fizzled out. Even 24 years after her death, Princess Diana's voice is still resounding worldwide. Soon after Princess Diana's fairy tale wedding and subsequent divorce with Prince Charles, she found herself entangled in a web of tabloid lies and public scrutiny. In an attempt to clarify her side of the story, she spilled the details on a series of audio tapes in May 1991. After entrusting the information to her close friend Dr. James Colthurst, she had him proceed to hand-deliver the package, by bike at that, from Kensington Palace to a UK journalist named Andrew Morton. Morton then took the tapes to a cafe, where he listened to Diana finally elucidating her darkest secrets about the Camilla scandal, her ongoing battle with bulimia, and even her developing thoughts of suicide. Diana's closest confidants worked with Morton throughout the book's production. Her participation in the novel was initially kept a secret, but Morton decided to tell the public after her unexpected overpast death in 1997. The bombshell biography, Diana, Her True Story, in her own words, based on the tapes, was finally published in 1992. Diana wrote to Colthurst 6 months before the book was published to relay her anxiety of the public frenzy that the release would entail, and ultimately, relief that her voice would be heard. The life of a princess was assumed by the mass public to be a royal fairy tale, but the jarring reality was revealed to be very far from that. In the tapes, Princess Diana famously calls Camilla Parker Bowles the third person in her marriage. Even more surprisingly, Prince Charles didn't try to suppress his blatant affections for Camilla throughout their marriage. Check out some of the most inspiring Princess Diana quotes. Although Diana and Camilla were initially friends, repeating incidents continued to feed Diana's suspicions about a potentially clandestine romance. Charles and Camilla supposedly had nicknames for each other, Fred and Gladys. 2 weeks before he married Diana, Charles had gifted a personalized bracelet to Camilla, a blue disc with G and F on it. He was also seen wearing gold cufflinks engraved with interwoven C's to a formal dinner. His clear affections for Camilla understandingly stirred skepticism and jealousy for Diana, and she even told her sisters she couldn't go through with the wedding. To that, they told her she had no choice. To that,